Why Cole Walliser, the Glambot producer, was absent from the Grammys red carpet. Welcome back, culture fans. Tonight we're diving into one of the biggest red carpet mysteries from the 2026 Grammy Awards. Why was Cole Walliser, the man behind the viral Glambot moments, nowhere to be seen on the carpet? If you were watching the arrivals and wondering where's the Glambot guy, you're not alone. His absence broke the internet almost as fast as the night's biggest wins. Let's unpack the whole story. So first up, who is Cole Walliser if you're not familiar? Walliser is the director and producer usually associated with Glambot, a high-speed camera system that captures slow-motion red carpet moments of celebrities at award shows like the Golden Globes, Emmys, Oscars, and until this year, the Grammys. Over the years, his behind-the-scenes clips have gone viral again and again, turning him into a recognizable personality in his own right. Fast forward to the 2026 Grammy Awards. Everyone expected the usual celeb-filled carpet, and the familiar sight of Walliser behind the Glambot. But viewers noticed something strange. The Glambot was still there, but Walliser himself was not. Instead, another operator was guiding stars like Bad Bunny through their slow-mo moment. Fans immediately started asking, did he choose not to come? Was he cancelled? Or was something bigger going on behind the scenes? To understand the absence, we need to go back a few weeks. Golden Globe's encounter with Jennifer Lopez. The controversy began at the Golden Globe Awards, where a Glambot clip featuring Jennifer Lopez drew viral attention. In the video, Lopez arrives in an iconic archival gown, but viewers on social media labeled her behavior toward Walliser as cold or dismissive. Some on TikTok and Instagram even accused her of being rude. However, Walliser himself quickly defended J.Lo, saying the interaction was business as usual on a chaotic red carpet. Leaked emails from 2019. The key drama. What really escalated the conversation was an old email exchange from 2019 that resurfaced and blew up online. In these emails, Walliser was responding to a woman, Yinka Animashane, who was trying to book the Glambot for her wedding. Instead of giving a clear quote or helpful response, Walliser questioned whether she could afford the service before sharing any pricing, and his tone came across as dismissive and curt. Once those screenshots circulated on social media, criticism flooded in. Many people called his tone unprofessional and patronizing, and some even interpreted it as dismissive based on race, prompting wider backlash. In response to the uproar, Walliser took to Instagram to issue a public apology. He acknowledged that the tone of his emails was wrong, explaining that back in 2019 he was handling everything himself, from shooting to editing to emails, and was overwhelmed. But despite that context, he admitted the tone was inappropriate and took responsibility for it. He also addressed the notion of racial bias, sharing that he's half Chinese and sensitive to issues of identity and bias, stressing he would never intend to be discriminatory. Still, he said he understood why people were upset. While some fans defended Walliser, saying old emails shouldn't define someone forever and that everyone makes mistakes, the backlash was loud and viral enough to potentially influence professional decisions. Many began to reevaluate whether Walliser's presence was consistent with how public figures and networks want red carpets to be perceived. And that seems to be exactly what happened. According to Variety and insider reports, Walliser was simply not hired by E! for the Grammys broadcast this year. The network is reportedly rethinking its strategy for future red carpet coverage and partnerships, a change that likely stems from the recent controversy. In other words, the Glambot still existed at the Grammy arrivals, but the familiar face behind it, Cole Walliser, was replaced. The move was likely about professional image and brand standards, not just one viral moment. Across the internet, reactions have been mixed. Some online commenters are glad to see accountability and say his absence might be good for resetting how industry coverage works. Others think the reaction has been too harsh for something that happened years ago. And some just miss his enthusiastic, camera-ready energy on the carpet. A few fans have even humorously speculated the Grammys simply couldn't afford him, though that's more internet meme than serious analysis. So why was Cole Walliser absent from the Grammys red carpet this year? It appears to come down to a mix of viral controversy, a reassessment from the network, and the weight of public perception. Whether you think the decision was fair or overblown, one thing is clear. Even behind-the-scenes figures can become headline news in today's culture landscape. Thanks for tuning in to Red Carpet Rundown. If you like this breakdown, hit subscribe and let us know what you think. Will Walliser return to awards shows next year? Or is this the start of a new era for Glamot?